special with each other because we don't know when we're not going to be here. And Carl, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. I'm gonna miss you a lot. And those of us who knew you, we're all gonna miss you, buddy. You know. The other person that passed on that meant a lot to me, and it bothers me, but it really affects Gainesville heavily, is Arupa. Um, I lived down the street from Arupa for a few years, and she's just a regular old lady here in Gainesville, and she took it upon herself to start up what they called the home van, here in town. Nobody, the city commission, all the city politicians, they can say all they want about, helping out the homeless and the impoverished and all that, but they don't really do a damn thing about it. Arupa just went out there and just said, look, we need money. If we can get us a van, we will stock it full of all kinds of stuff, and we'll drive around to all the homeless camps. We'll go downtown every week, and we'll make sure that people have what they need, the basics of needs. And throughout the years, it grew from having a couple boxes of Band-Aids and some aspirin to where she had full pharmaceuticals, she had clothing, she had food, she had tents, she had everything that you need. If you're homeless, you just found a home van and you would be taken care of. And she didn't question anybody for anything. All you had to do was go up there and just ask, and she would give you everything. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that. If the home van is going to continue on or not. But if you hear anything about it, donate something to it. And just remember that with her and what she did, she really changed the lives of, I would say, venture into the thousands over the years. She did it for a lot of years. Narupa, we're going to miss you. And hopefully we can find somebody that can step in, and continue on with what you did. But either way, thank you so much, Arupa. Thank you.
Thank you, Danerky. Bob is going to keep that going. Bob Freeman is going to keep that going. Arupa started that thing in her fucking backyard, and Bob is going to keep that thing going. They have many, many people who support that. And thank you, Danerky, for saying what you said tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Tabernacle Fairy. She told me she had something to say. I know, I caught you off guard, but that's what I do. But I know you have something to say. You're among family. Just go up and say whatever you want. No, you say what you have to say when you go on. You're next. Why don't you sit down and shut up? Fucking nightmare actor. Gainesville actors.
I want to say
I love that guy, by the way.
I love Carl.
Yeah, thank you. Carl.
He was annoying as shit. He was a fucking party pooper of the first magnitude. But you know what? That is the path to enlightenment. And personally, I think that he didn't go far enough because he really was an awakened person. And I hope that he is somewhere enjoying himself or getting ready for the next incarnation, and that it's not a mole, but a person. Because when Mike and I were talking about Carl the other day, the sudden word talpas came into my head when we were talking about Carl and reincarnation. And I looked up talpas, and it's a type of a genus of mole. And I thought, he's already reincarnated as a mole. But Mike said that wasn't it. And I realized that what Carl was saying was kalpas. Kalpas is a Sanskrit word which means a very long time. And so wherever Carl is, it's going to be a long time for him. But I already think that he's ascended somewhat. And maybe he will have another human incarnation. And I would like that very much. Is Michael Garvin in the house? He's not even in the house. Did he leave? Did he go home? Okay, well, in that case, fuck him, man. I hated Carl. He sucked. No, I like Carl. I brought my global stress ball, and I came up with a little song. Global stress ball, who's ready for the global stress ball? Yeah! Ooh, is it you?
Could it be?
Whoa, so who caught the global stress ball? It's under the table. Come on, Mike. Sit on Mike. Sit on Mike. Sit on Mike. Yeah.
Throw
Global
that ball.
stress ball.
Throw the stress
Where
out.
does the global stress
There you go. There you go.
go?
Oh, it went over here.
Yes. And think about
Get it. Get it. It's right there.
your footprint on the earth.
Get it. When you throw it, you'll release your
Get
stress.
get your yayas out on the global stress ball.
It's just
This is
knocking
how
over
things
here.
break. Yeah. You'll put your eye out with the global stress ball.
It's causing
Okay.
more stress, I think.
So, as you know, I
Got the
am the
head.
Tabernacle Fairy, and I was actually going to come in full regalia, and I decided against it. And then I found out that the press was here, so I was extra happy that I hadn't come in gear.
Finally.
Yeah. And tonight, I'm not going to do any wishes, but if you've got any special requests for wishes for the future for 2020.
I want Meatloaf to be able to sing beautifully as long as he can. Meatloaf, he fell off the stage, He passes out a lot, to be honest with you. But Meatloaf, he's fucking fantastic. He's very theatrical, and I don't care if he's overbearing. I love him. I love Meatloaf.
See, for the Tabernacle Showcase, which is going to be March 13th.
Yes, we're working hard
Tabernacle
on that. Thank
Showcase, 2 action-packed hours of pure Tabernacle fun. Are you ready? Yeah! Woo! And I want to have a musical number, and I want Mr. Balls to choreograph it. He wants to take over the whole goddamn thing, but I'm not going to let him. No, this is a me and where is he? Marvo joint. Marvo joint. Michelle and Marvo. We both share the same birthday.
Eminem.
Amen. Hallelujah. Any special requests for the fairy before I get off the stage? Oh, okay. I have a special request for a job. I don't have my wand with me today, but I do have my arrow pen, my Parker pen, which is basically very. What? Come here. All right, come up here. Come on. Okay, we've got Marvo here. Marvo has a fairy request.
Yes, Tabernacle Fairy, I need a job.
Yeah.
This man needs a job.
Let's get him a job. Let's watch this tonight and then
My
see what
Parker
happens.
pen that is now a wand grants you your wish. You will have a job.
There it is. We're going to watch you, Marvo. We're going to
I
get you that
saved
job.
this man's dog. Saved his life. Little Gigi.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
It's named my dog.
No, I guess I'm talking about me. Okay, I guess I have to end this at some point. So we got this man a job, and
Marvo, you keep us posted.
oh yeah, March 13th.
You're getting that.
We're going to be tight.
Yeah.
2 hours. It's Friday the 13th.
It's a big deal.
7 to 9. It's going to be a huge deal.
Huge deal.
Programmed smoke break. Thank you, Tabernacle. You've given me a reason to live.
Tabernacle Fairy, everybody. Give her a round of applause. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I fucked up the show tonight or what. All I tried to do was to bring the beloved alligator to our show. I will show you some videos after our last performer to let you know how much we love the alligator. We've done so much for them. We drone surveilled the alligator. We kept a record of when they accepted a pizza bribe from us.
I remember that. I was there that night.
And totally called them out for their unethical behavior. We've done a concert for the Independent Florida Alligator with the Bill Perry Orchestra. In the middle of the night, we sang something like 9 Christmas songs, absolutely intolerable, in the middle of the night. And yet, they continue to be the one and only literary institution that doesn't stop writing about us. Gainesville Sun has done bupkis. Nobody's written about the Tabernacle. It's just the alligator. And so that's why I invited them tonight. I said, you guys are common spirits. You play along. And so how about a round of applause for the alligator coming out tonight? I sent 2 people, not just 1, 2. I worked very hard to get them here. I don't know if they'll write about every act. I would like to be written about. We all would like to be written about. But what's really important is that they elevate the Tabernacle, that they elevate this club, that they elevate this city, that they elevate Undertown. That's all I care about, okay? So the bigger picture, don't worry about that. Don't worry about, did you get written about, or who got written about, or did they see anybody, or did they take any pictures? They'll come back again and again if we just let people know how amazing all of our people are. We have the most amazing people. Here's one of them. Please welcome to the stage to close out our show. And please, not 30 minutes, but maybe 10. Please welcome to the stage the incomparable, unbelievable. Hang on, let me get the applause going. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage an actor, a friend, somebody who's interested in exploring himself in the world, an amazing comrade in arms, and also somebody who scares me in a beautiful way, the one and only. Give him a round of applause. Fuck, I forgot your name. I don't care. This is our guy, man. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You know who it is. It's Mr. fucking Balls, motherfuckers. We actually, when he left town, we indoctrinated another Mr. Balls 2. That guy, it couldn't even, he's gone. He's like an ash put out in the ashtray. And here you are, Mr. Balls.
He got his wife pregnant with his penis in her vagina. He got a wife pregnant. This Mr. Balls was never.
Yeah.
He's never going to
Got
do
his
that.
wife pregnant, penis
That will never
vagina.
happen with this
Penis
Mr. Balls.
vagina. Yeah. Penis vagina, everybody. Yeah. Mr. Balls, let's go. Now entertain us. Fucking give me a tight, awesome set. Look at him opening that shit. Oh, yeah. Open that fucking egg case, motherfucker. Open that egg case. I want to smell that shit when the seal cracks. I want to be permeated by the stink of you. Mop on aisle 4. Hey, there's that guitar. There it is.
I am the guitar. I am the guitar.
The finale.
Down, 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 down.
And no covers. Mr. Balls, everybody. Give him a round of applause.
That was not a cover.
Mr. Balls, come on.
Somebody already did that shit.
Come on now. Give it to him. Mr. Balls, everybody.
Did someone do that? I got this thing. Yeah. My name is Cowboy. I got some boots on my feet, and I is sweet to the women. I is sweet, yeah. I is sweet to the women. They all dig me, yo, 'cause I'm a nice motherfucker. I'm a nice motherfucker. I'm a good boy. I just like to stab people sometimes. I like to stab them because I don't listen to them. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a bad cowboy. And I ain't got no house of ruin. Yeah. You got number one. Better get things done. You got number two. You better talk about some truth. You got number three. Start thinking about me. You got number four. Better shut the back door. You got number 5. You better stay alive. You got number 6. Don't suck no bad dicks. You got number 7. All good children go to heaven. You got number 8. Ain't no time for hate. You got number 9. And I feel just fine thinking about my number 10. Hey, yeah, yeah. It's that cowboy motherfucker about ready to go to the state pen. He deserves a song, 'cause he told me the truth. I ain't in control of what he does. No one was in control of anything I did in my youth. What was done to me. Cowboy is me. Thank you. Where'd that beer go? Where'd I put my beer? Where the fuck is my beer? Oh, it's over there.
By the way, we're not leaving Cowboy alone in some room. We're keeping tabs on Cowboy, following up with Cowboy, and we hope he'll return to sing James Brown again.
How about following up with Mr. Balls? I would like a 72. Someone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Cowboy. I mean, I'll buy it.
Here's an update. Cowboy, yes?
I want his boots. I want his boots and his hat. He told me I could have his boots and his hat.
When you're
He did tell me I could have those things, and so I would like to go see him and talk to him about that. But I'm pretty sure it's all locked up.
Mr. Balls.
But I would like to have those things.
Mr. Balls,
Yeah.
since you're the final act, and we give you, incredible license to just go where you need to go, because we love that. We love your train ride. When you're done with your train ride, we will play some Cowboy as we go to our long-awaited smoke break. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear another round from the one and only Mr. Balls. Give him a round of applause. He's earned it. He's got both of his balls hanging in the way that is appropriate for the show. Let's do this. Let's get those balls swinging.
As per usual, it's a Wednesday, or is it a Thursday? I think it's a Thursday. And as per usual, I'm on stage and I'm giving a little bit of me away. Look, I'm not trying to be any martyr. I'm not trying to be any smarter than you, any smarter than any of you. So I read a lot of books. It's what you do when you go to school. To read a lot of books, it's what you gotta do. But then you have all this disappointing debt facing you. When you're done, and you're done, you're really done. There's no such thing as fun when you are done. So how do I make sense of what I did when there's no fun? And that's what Carl felt when he decided to give up. I know his conscience well. It's not something I can live up to. But I do. I do. Seems I do. We all do. Let's take a moment for Carl. Give it up for Carl.
This is the essence of Carl happening now.
When I came back to Gainesville, I hadn't heard from him for 2 years. I thought he died. And then one night I saw him. I was hanging out with Garvin and some other people. And we got into an argument. I would like it if that could stop. Could you just stop doing that?
I gotta pick up.
Yeah, well, could you do it at a time when someone is not like
Dead?
well,
Oh,
you
damn,
Is
can.
that's
this like
hardcore.
Bare Naked Ladies?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give this gentleman some time to pack up and leave very quickly. Because you're going to, well, go ahead. Go ahead.
What happened to Bare Naked Ladies?
Is everything okay? I don't want any.
I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know.
Well, I don't want anything uncomfortable to happen at this show. So
I
please.
would
whatever
like
the
it if you
fuck
could
is
just
going
sit
on,
down.
You know, why are you like making a big deal out of tearing down your? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. He's trying to make Mr. Balls a performance about him.
No, maybe he might be in a hurry or
That's
something.
great. I think you should hurry.
I gotta take a mad dump.
You got it. Go do that then.
I can't dump on speed.
It's all about you right now
All right,
until you're
well,
done.
This is very,
Until you're
very.
done, it's all about you.
I'm personally triggered
Because I
but,
have to finish the song about Carl.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Yeah.
So hey,
Well,
hey, man.
this seems fitting, doesn't it?
Oh, man. Every night I do this show. This is
Go ahead,
always
finish.
some
Just
kind of
finish.
fucking
Quickly.
shit has to come down.
Quickly, get out of my spotlight,
All right.
please.
Hey, are we cool? I mean, you know, he did have a moment, and so thank you.
There you go. Stop making noise, too. That'd be
All right.
great. All right.
All right.
So,
Don't-
Carl
don't hurt anybody out. We're just trying
was
to
argumentative.
We're just trying to honor a dead friend. That's all.
He was argumentative. He was rude to my friends. He was a horrible, hateful person, but he was very sexy. And I would have, I'm not talking to you. Please leave quietly. Leave quietly. This is not about you.
There's a line of crack on the stairs.
I'm not in a rush at all. It's about this guy. The guy over there. Well, I was gonna suck his dick.
Gross.
But now I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You can pack up as loud as you want to, but you're not gonna blow it for me because I have applause and you don't. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good, 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 good night. Drink less next time. Drink less next time. Or warn me and I'll drink more next time. Next time. Here we go.
I was, definitely feeling stuck. I needed
Get into my head. That's what you're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what we're all trying to do. I see you. I'm not looking at you, but I see you. Mm-hmm. You're a Carl, aren't you? You're a fucking Carl. This is what a Carl does. This is exactly what a Carl does. He does it. Well, he did it. So we have another Carl. Are you leaving? Yeah, there's a door. It's called the exit. Good night. No, it's fine. I'll edit it out. It'll be great. But those of you who are still here, those are the ones that knew Carl.
Is this the show?
I'm not going to stop until I can honor Carl. Just not going to stop until I can do it. Look, he treated me poorly. I treated him poorly. We kind of had a good time doing that. I never slept with him. Never, not once. He wasn't into that. And I respected him for letting me know that. And it didn't stop me from hitting on him. And he still cared about me enough to spend time with me. And he offended my friends. I called him out. And then we were still friends. So he was a good guy. He was a good guy. I could tell him the truth. And he would listen. And he couldn't fix his behavior. unfortunately, but I mean, you see yourself going down that same path in some way, and you have to stop and think about where you're headed. I think that for the whole time I knew him, Carl was headed in this direction. Loved the guy, but I always thought he was going to die. Man, never saw him really live. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to be like Carl. I want to die like Carl. Who wants to die like that? Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky. I got to tell him that I cared about him. Didn't think I was going to be able to, but I did. And I knew why I did when I did. And I think he knew why I did when I did. Yeah. So somebody, a beer, I'll pay for it. Just bring it up, please. To Carl. I don't give a fuck what Carl drinks. Maybe up in heaven he drinks cum, like me down here.
This is the
On the
last.
earth.
This is the last of your 5 minutes.
I know. I'm not going to use any of this. Well, I'm going to make it count. Thank you.
Mr. Balls, stick the landing, man. Come on.
Stick the landing?
Yeah, you've licked us. We're ready to fuck, and now stick the landing.
Oh, fuck it. I mean, look, I am a feeling human being. I may be very old, not older than everyone in this room, but look, I have feelings. And I was shocked by the news of Carl's death. I'm sorry, I was. But look, the thing is, when people die, we don't forget them. They inhabit us. When they mean something to us, we take that opportunity to breathe them in.
Yeah, so
To
come
breathe
on.
them in.
Yeah, come on, breathe. Let's go. I know.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just a little hard to breathe.
Just deliver the fucking show, man.
Oh,
Deliver the
man.
fucking goods. Breathe,
Fuck.
Carl. Come on. Quit
Fuck
fucking around.
Carl.
Yeah.
Fuck Carl.
Fuck Carl. Fuck him in the
Fuck
butt.
him in the butt.
Fuck Carl in the butt. He died.
Fuck Carl in the butt.
And now you can fuck Carl in the butt.
Cause I never got my nut. I never got my nut. With Carl. With Carl. With Carl. With Carl. But then, who the hell would want to? He was a piece of shit.
I'll do it.
No, you weren't his type. You weren't his type. In fact, none of you were his type because you were actually human beings. Yeah. And he only wanted to have sex with people he couldn't have sex with. And that is that motherfucker. I am done because I don't know what to say. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I can't give you more like Mr. Ball's wonderfulness, but I am blown away. And at the same time, satisfied. Thank you. I would prefer no applause. Please. Yeah. Is the show over? Are we done?
It's never over.
That's right.
It's never over. It's never over. It's never over.
There's one more act.
There's one more act, and it's Tom Miller. It's not Tom Miller.
Thank you for what you said about Carl. Nobody understands that that's what that was really about, but I do. Thank you. Mr. Balls is actually a real human being. So is Carl. When two Mr. Balls / assholes get together, it's a beautiful thing, actually. It's a collision of love. Sounds funny. It sounds funny, but it's not funny. It's actually true. Carl meant well. And probably by happenstance or complete accident, did well. Even though he was a profoundly provocative, annoying, button-pushing motherfucker. But, you know, what's the point of life if somebody can't push your buttons? You know? It's like, I wore my buttons. Anybody? You gotta push those buttons. So, ladies and gentlemen, so here's how we're going to close the show tonight. Thank you for that. Thank you for everything. Thanks to the alligator for coming out. No other publication is as brave as the alligator. Well, we'll see what they write. If they write some bullshit, you know, I'm going to call them out. I'm going to wrap my fish in your fucking publication. All newspaper publications are going out. Publications will be injected into the brain. And that's how we're going to figure out what's happening. Where's that party hat? Ooh, there it is. It'll be like that. You know, they just invented a like self-replicating, self-fixing, quote unquote, computer made out of a frog atom or whatever, a frog molecule or frog cell. That's the word I was looking for, cell. Thank you. And I can't wait to meet that thing. I can't wait to talk to it, ask it what it thinks. I think it probably thinks this. I think that's most of what the future holds for us. And I think that's what will be going on in the brains of everything that is in the future. But having said that, you know, that's currently what's in the brains of everything that we actually currently deal with. For example, here's my imitation of the broccoli when it's pulled out of the ground for consumption by vegans. And here's my imitation of a rose that's pulled out of the ground for a wedding. And here's my imitation of me just now drinking this beer. Oh, that's good. I know what you're thinking. You're hoping I would go, no, it's really delicious. So now, what are we doing? How are we closing this show? What do I have to do? Anything? Is this the end? Oh, Cinemike. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to close with Cinemike. Now, before he gets in here, I want to tell you, I'm going to attempt to amp him up. I'm going to try and rev him up and get him to be mental. Cinemike's a great guy. But we're not here for Cinemike being a great guy. We're here for entertainment. And so let's get Cinemike in here. We're going to talk about Star Wars. Just want you to see the power that I'm capable of. And I'm misusing the power. I understand. That's okay. So this is the end, my friend. Is Cinemike out there? Cinemike? Can you come in here for a minute? Okay, that's great news. Okay, please. All right, Cinemike, you're our final act. You're being brought up by Danarchy, which is a big fucking deal. I don't know if you know that or not, but arm in arm. Thank you. No, that was beautiful. Hey, Danarchy. If it wasn't Cinemike, we'd be knocking this guy, we'd be hammering him to a cross. But since it's Cinemike, at least you brought him up and he would have got the elbow, right. All right. So, folks, thanks for coming. Thanks to the alligator. They're going to put some ink on the page about this show. Aren't you interested in what they're going to write? I am. I mean,
Nah.
We lived it. Why don't need
yeah, that's irrelevant. Fuck them, right? But thank you for coming anyway. I invited them. I probably should tell you that when I told them that they were the only newspaper that I was going to invite for the 35th anniversary, this isn't the 35th anniversary. It's close, but it might be the 34th. It's in the 30s. But whenever they get done printing their article, I'm going to then reach out to the other media. And I'm going to tell them, and they won't know because they won't watch this, that it's the 35th anniversary show. And then they're going to write their article.
each week will be the 35th.
Exactly. Each week will be the 35th anniversary. And mostly some of that is true and some of it isn't. It doesn't matter. What matters is what Andy Warhol said, measure your ink by inches, not by what it's saying. And so
At the same time, news is not always true either.
nothing is true. I'm not even convinced that we're here having this conversation. I think probably if you could convince me that Hawaii is actually where they claim it is, maybe I'll give you a moment to think that this is actually happening. But that's not really the point. The point is, Cinemike, what did you think of the new Star Wars?
They now have Baby Yoda available at Build-A-Bear.
I'm there. Fuck yeah, I'm there.
Fucking Baby Yoda in that series was fantastic. I loved that series. What'd you think of that series?
I don't have Disney Plus, so just fucking kill me.
No, you don't need it. You just get it for free, and then you cancel it like 3 days later after you binge watch it. Totally free, man. You want to come over to my house and watch it?
Yeah,
Yeah. You want to come over to my house and watch Baby Yoda?
I want to watch Baby Yoda.
You want to come over to my house and watch Baby Yoda?
Watch Baby Yoda.
Hey, while you're watching Baby Yoda, would you suck my dick?
if we get to watch the whole thing, and The Irishman too.
Where are your people from? Where are your people from?
What?
I don't know what that question.
I don't know what that means.
All right.
Talked about Jewish heritage earlier. I'm asking.
Ladies and
We'll
gentlemen,
talk about that at a later time. You see him and Elizabeth Warren going at it? That shit was funny, man.
Cinemite.
You called me a liar on national TV. Don't talk about that another time. There's like cameras over here.
Cinemite, the main thing I don't want to ask.
That was fucking great.
Hang on, let's talk about cinema.
Fuck them. I want
No,
Biden.
hang on, don't get upset. Don't get upset. I don't mean to ramp you up here.
The two communists going at it. Well, the
No,
communists
hang
and
on. No, hold on.
Pocahontas.
I know. Well, hold
Fucking
on.
Pocahontas.
All right, don't get fucking wacky. So the main thing.
Well, Pocahontas so I can get into Harvard.
No, hang on. Cinema.
The old Jew, and they all were going at it.
Don't get in.
Run a live microphone. I don't want to. People can
No,
see.
he's losing his shit here, folks. Hang on. Easy. Come back to me.
That was the highlight of the. I told you the highlight of the debate. It was that and like Biden skates by. Cypress and Grove has good grub when they do it. They had like really good pizza. Well, talk about this in private. There's like a microphone. It's
Cinemite.
in private.
Cinemite. What do you
Wang.
What do you think about
fucking Wang?
What do you think
Math.
about the Joker? How about that Joker? What do you think about the Joker? Is the Joker going to win anything? You think the Joker's going to win anything in the Academy Awards? What do you think about the Joker?
Tom Hanks got fucked, man. The Joker sucked, man. That was all right. Like, imbeciles, and they're all mad. Like, white people are gonna go shoot. White people are gonna go shoot up a theater because of the shit that's based on Taxi Driver. It's gonna set them off.
How many Oscars did they get nominated for?
I don't know, like 7,
It's 11.
11.
They got 11 Oscars.
Like, that makes me want to shoot up a theater. I can't fucking believe that shit got over. No, I mean, it didn't suck. It was all right. I know everybody except me knows the Phoenixes and Joaquin, he's so good. Which he was good. I liked him since To Die For, but the movie was like kind of overrated. It was like fuck, like they're gonna shoot up movie theaters over that shit. These fucking white people, kids that can't get laid, and the Joker's gonna set them off, and we're all gonna die. It's fucking bullshit. Like, I don't know. Death Wish, man. Come on, we all grew up on that. And we shoot up in Death Wish. That's a guy never got a fucking Oscar, man. Charles Bronson. I think he's way better, man. Charles Bronson. Like 7, right? Death Wish 7, Faces of Death. There's like 7 Death Wishes. Death Wish, come on, man. Of course you should. Like, the rape is Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum rapes his fucking daughter. He didn't watch his daughter. See, that's the thing people don't remember about the original Death Wish, man. He just goes on a random, like, first he gets a bunch of coins, man. Like, come on, mug me. Starts beating the shit out of muggers, and then he just randomly shoots these motherfuckers on a train, which they ripped off on the Joker. Except he killed yuppies and shit. But it was the same fucking thing, man. Subway. That was the best part of the Joker, because I hate that fucking song, man. When they're like singing Send in the Clowns and he kills those fucking yuppies. Oh, the clowns. There's got to be. Boom, boom. Fuck you. Yeah, that was the best scene, right, Tom?
No.
That wasn't the best scene when he shot those fucking yuppies on the subway?
No.
For singing that stupid ass song? Hate that fucking song. That was the only reason it was like worth the XP is you could hear the ringing in your ears when he fucking shoots his. What was your favorite part, Tom, of the Joker?
Is this the show?
What was your favorite part about the Joker? What was your favorite part about the Joker?
No, the best part about the
Wrong! It's when he shot those fucking yuppies on the subway, man. That was the best fucking part, man. You can hear the ringing in your fucking ears and with XP sound and he shoots. Send in the fuck you, boom, boom. Fucking hate that song.
No,
man.
the best part about the Joker is when the little guy couldn't get out the door. And he had
That part was pretty funny, man. That was a good part. But still overrated. Bunch of bullshit. It's better when it was Charles Bronson.
All right, thanks. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
I think they're like actually 5 death wishes, man. Remember the Death Wish 2? Then the dude had like the cross. He's like, I believe in Jesus.
All right,
Good. Because you're going to meet him. And he fucking shoots him.
Send him
Like, that's fucking writing, man. Like, they don't teach you that bullshit at David Lynch writing bullshit school.
Don't
That's
piss
like
him
real
off.
fucking
Don't piss him
screenwriting.
off. Don't piss him off.
Oh, so you believe in Jesus? Yeah, man. Good. Because you're going to meet him. Boom!
No, don't piss. No, come on now. Don't piss him off.
You fucking rapist cocksucker. He shoots
Cinematic.
that motherfucker, man.
Send him. I got a question from the audience.
Then he shoots Lawrence Fishburne, right?
All right, maybe
He
we
has
got
like a fucking radio.
Alan
And he
security.
fucking grabs a gun and he shoots it through the
Security.
fucking radio.
Security.
Like, that's fucking, they don't make shit like that anymore, man. Everyone's all crying about the Joker.
We're gonna need
That was like fucking average Saturday night back in the 80s.
security.
Watch motherfuckers shoot yuppies in subways all the fucking time, man. It didn't get no Academy Awards or no fucking controversy or imbeciles are gonna kill us all, man, because of Trump. Like, fuck bullshit, man. Seriously, what was your favorite scene?
Security.
What was your favorite scene?
All right. Thank you.
When
Send
she's
a
the
mic.
fucking yuppies in the subway, man.
Send a mic, everybody. Thank you.
Send in the clowns. Fuck you. It's good. That's like real writing, man. That's what America's fucking about.
You keep going. I'll hold you back.
Just leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Death Wish 5, man. Takes out a fucking.
Man, don't
You see Death Wish 3 and he
Don't
kills that motherfucker with a bazooka, man?
don't
Like,
defend,
that's fucking screenwriting, man.
don't defend that shit, man.
That was-
What are you doing?
Fucking. The dude had like a mohawk in the middle of his head like the white guy.
This will be all
Fucking-
night. Don't
And
fuck
he's
with
with
it.
a dude. He grabs a fucking rocket
Don't
launcher.
fuck with Anarchy.
He grabs a fucking rocket launcher and he
No.
fucking blows that
Alan,
motherfucker
we're
away.
gonna have
man.
to call in the military to stop this shit,
David Lynch bullshit. That's real directing, man.
man.
Michael Winner, man. Is he gonna meet him? Boom, man. You're gonna meet him, motherfucker. You're gonna meet Jesus, man. Yeah, dude. He's running around through the whole. They're riding, and he grabs a machine gun, and he's fucking blowing away all these bikers, dirt bags, man. Like that's
Send a mic, everybody.
some good shit, man.
And that's what you get, motherfucker.
Again, when you fuck with Charles Bronson.
That's what these people from the alligator will never understand. The people who stayed for the second half, that's what the people from the alligator will never understand. We appreciate the egg, but we beg the people from the alligator. Dive in. Dive in, baby. Dive into the inner soul. Dive in. Dive in.
Many of the scientists
Dive in into Lake Titicaca. Go down and deep, down and deep. What are we going to discover? No one knows. You've got to go down there, dig it up, make a photograph of it, and then show it to the world. Dive into Lake Titicaca, motherfuckers. Dive into Lake Titicaca.
Technician is now placing one on the machine. Conduct erroneous signals for silence. The lights are going down. The red indicator light on the machine has just gone on. And we are about to hear Frankenstein's monster speak for the first time.
Hello, I'm Frankenstein's monster. How you doing?
Tabernacle of Hedonism. Here we go. We're starting a press conference. Are you ready? Let's start a church. All right.
This is the night we
Shall
founded
Get
the
everybody up in
Tabernacle
the
of
front
Hedonism.
area here, please. This will be a short press conference. My name is Tom Miller.